So our producers want us to read this. What you are about to enjoy or hate is simply three friends talking football and talking out their asses. Opinions mostly is for entertainment purposes only. You may offer great insights into the NFL and perspectives no one else has. Possible side effects do include feelings getting hurt, being offended, and losing respect for one another.
What's up, Opinions Mostly, friends, family, and faithful viewers? We're so glad to have you with us because this is the first time the three of us have been together since week 7 in the NFL. Anyways.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
Jeez. It's been a long time. The boys are all back in town, if you know what I mean. We got a lot to talk about. So without further ado, let me introduce the one, the only, Aaron the Hammer Quillen. What's up, brother?
What is up, my boys, my gentlemen, if you will? How are we all feeling tonight on this Halloween Eve?
Oh. Feeling great, Aaron. How are you? What's your one thing to know, my guy?
So my one thing to note, I talked about having to play in a golf tournament last week, right? A little fundraiser golf tournament for my friend Cody, coaches Somerville Wrestling for the high school guys out there, students, and they do a golf tournament. And in that golf tournament, there is a putting competition, right? You win the putting competition, you win a brand new Scotty Cameron putter. Guess who won that competition, boys?
Who? This guy?
This guy right here. This guy right here.
All right.
Sunk a 60-foot putt, and then so did another guy. It went into a putt off when I ended up winning the putter.
No.
Hell yeah.
And you already own one, am I wrong?
Yeah, I just won one like last month in a different raffle at a tournament.
Sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
I'm on fire winning golf clubs this year. I don't know what's going on, but
okay.
All right.
Can you make sure you give me the next one, or at least like send it to me? Like, and I'll
yeah, the next one. If you want dibs on the next one, because I gave this one to my brother.
Yeah,
so,
dibs.
Yeah, you got dibs on the next one.
I'll pay the shipping fee or whatever.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Buy you a beer or something. Like, golly. Congratulations, Aaron. That's really exciting.
Awesome.
Did you use the Scotty Cameron putter that you won?
Yeah, the one that I won the last time. And the cool like this one too, it wasn't just like a raffle, like randomized. Like I actually won it. You know, right. I beat everybody else that signed up for this competition.
Yeah,
so,
hell yeah.
Cool, which is really cool.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thanks, man.
All right. Well, that was hard. That's gonna be hard to top. So, Joe, special team smaller, everybody. Okay.
Yeah. You know, so you know, Aaron has a lot of energy, a lot of positivity there for the one thing to know, which is fantastic. You know, because I gotta be the Debbie Downer that comes in with the bad news, boys.
Oh God.
Daylight saving starts this weekend, unfortunately.
But this is the good one.
What?
This is where we get an
extra. This is the bad one.
This is the one where we get an extra hour. The bad one's the one where we lose an hour.
Yeah, I feel like we should just stay on the summertime so we get the longer nights during the wintertime, you know? But
are you a flat earther too?
Well, I guess however you look at it, it could be good, it could be bad. But I will tell you one thing that's bad.
Sleep, my guy.
I like that. I like that part for literally just this weekend, and after that, I hate it. And then on top of that, facts entirely, the shortest day of the year is going to be Sunday, December 21st. We only have 9 hours of sunlight that day, boys.
Wow.
It'll be a very short day during the holiday season.
21st. Look out for depression. Don't let it hit you. Don't let it affect you. Just know that it's just time. The way the time works, the way the lights work. Okay. Everyone should go around, smile, and hug each other and all that bullshit. Okay. Kumbaya.
Well, fortunately, after the shortest day of the year, every day becomes about a minute or two longer. So something to look forward to.
That's right. Good job, Joe. Joe, I appreciate your one thing to note totally about you and your life. I love it. It's fantastic.
I told you how much I hate it.
Every week it is.
Every week. I'm Nick, the Shark Herbst. You know, I'm here again. My one thing to note is I just got to thank you for the thank you card that I sent about the card that I got from a guy for my baby. Colleen is 26 weeks pregnant, and she is starting to blow up finally. Like she looks real big, like in a good way, a beautiful way. She's beautiful. She's truly beautiful. It's Colleen, unlike anybody else. No. Um,
I love
and my one thing to note is, even though she's pregnant, she still wants to go on adventures and have all this fun stuff to do. So we are going with our friends Adam and Caitlin to Dollywood again for like the sixth or seventh time this year. Yeah,
Dude.
that's right. That's right. Saturday through Monday. So, what's up, boys? No,
I expect my Snapchats to blow up.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, it is Adam's birthday too. So on Saturday we're going to Anakista and we're doing like a beer festival tasting. He doesn't know yet; it's a secret, but he's not gonna watch this before then. Beer tasting, and it's gonna be lit, fam. It's gonna be lit.
Damn.
They're gonna show up because we got to drop off the dog. So we're gonna wait there at the house. Caitlin's gonna pick us up, not telling Adam where they're going. And I'm gonna be waiting with like at 10 a.m. with 240s in my hand, like, let's go!
That's awesome.
Stupid.
Did they know you on a first name basis yet at Dolly World?
Oh yeah, there was. Oh, Mr. Herbst, good to see you. Good to see
you.
You
Got a pass.
Yeah, that annual pass. That's right. I give him like $1 every time. I'm like, hey, good to see you, Joe. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Mr. Herbst, would you like the usual? I'm like, yeah. Give me that Cinnabon. Let's go. No. All right. Anyways, kids, let's jump into it because we got a lot to talk about and a short time to do it. Week 8 recap. We're going to give you the rundown right now and touch on a few games that we thought were important and some keys to those games. All right. First off, we got Thursday night's game, Minnesota, at Los Angeles. Los Angeles destroyed Minnesota 37-10. Justin Herbert popped off with 227 yards. Think we can keep moving. All right. Miami. Well, it's one thing to note. JJ McCarthy is coming back this week, allegedly. Yeah. All right. Miami, they played at Atlanta. They won against Atlanta, believe it or not.
Wow.
34-10. Tua showed up. Atlanta did not. New York, they played at Cincinnati. This game was super crazy because Cincinnati led the game. I think it was like, I don't know, I'm exaggerating here, but 38-10 pretty much the whole entire game till like the fourth quarter where the Jets came back.
Scored 23 points in the fourth
You were close, Nick. 34-16 and at the end of the third.
Mm-hmm.
Close. I'm rounding here, you know. Stay in school, kids. Yeah. So, whatever. Anyone wants to say anything about that besides what a shit show that is?
Crazy game.
Yeah, by 1 point, especially like the fourth quarter comeback again. Yet this year. What, it was off a field goal too? Or wait, was it?
It was the Jets scored and they got a 2-point conversion on their second to last touchdown, and then on the last touchdown they kicked the field goal to go up by 1.
Yeah. I mean, not only that, Justin Fields did play pretty decent. He had 244 passing yards, through 1 touchdown too. Breece Hall had 133 yards and 2 touchdowns too, so the run game was going as well. Other side of the ball, Joe Flacco looked decent with 2 touchdowns and 223 passing yards. But ultimately, I mean, the Jets were going to win one eventually, right? So why not make it in a dramatic fashion week 8?
I think at one point in the betting odds, like if you would have picked New York to straight up win in like the fourth quarter or whatever, it was like plus 140, which means $1 would have paid you $140.
That is correct. That's 100% correct.
I wonder if anybody made that bet.
Yeah. If you put $10 on that, dude, shit, we're going Sizzler. No, okay, all right. Cleveland, they played at New England. New England won 32-13. No real surprise there. New York played at Philadelphia. Philly won 38 to New York's 20 points scored. Joe, there's a couple of things on this I think you wanted to talk about. Some big things.
Yeah, obviously a day of mourning. I mean, all the flags across the country should have been a half mast on Monday. I was thinking, great, someone else just, but then we find out it was for Camp Scadaboo. All flags should have been half mast Monday for the loss of Camp Scadaboo for the rest of the season.
crazy, dude.
Quick poll, boys. Are we officially done with the tush push? Because now the unintended conflict here is the referees can't referee the tush push now. When does the movement stop?
Let me put it to you this way.
Jalen Hurts here. Is it time?
Green Bay already addressed the situation, and everybody laughed at us for getting rid of it. We wanted to get rid of it, and everyone's like, "Oh, a bunch of losers." And look at us now. Look at us now. That's all I gotta say about that.
In that report,
Honestly,
I don't recall
let me just close that.
refereeing being a problem, though.
But we knew something bad was gonna happen. We knew it was crazy bullshit. We're like, that is bullshit, one way or the other.
The unintended consequence here. Referees don't know how to referee it now, which I think now is going to definitely sway the pool of public opinion with this.
It's hard to pay attention to.
Well, especially when they can't call a false start on the initial snap of the ball here.
I know,
Another big thing.
Very bullshit. The Packers have been saying it for years. All right, Buffalo. They were at Carolina. They destroyed Carolina 40-9. Chicago was at Baltimore. No surprise here. Baltimore shook Chicago. Didn't even need their starting quarterback because Chicago is garbage. They're straight trash. Trash. San Francisco was at Houston. This was a good game, if you would, for Houston. Houston won 26-15. Anything you wanted to touch on that? Nobody?
Joe?
I mean, everyone's saying that CJ Stroud got his mojo back in this game, 30 of 39, 320 yards, 2 touchdowns. But Houston's playing against this injury-riddled defense with San Francisco. I mean, give credit to the Texans for winning here, but it's like let's pump the brakes a little bit here, fellas. Or not you guys, but everyone that's getting on the hype train. CJ Stroud, he's a great quarterback. I'm not denying it. Still the shittiest offensive line in NFL right now, going against a injury-riddled defense, in my opinion.
Yeah, the one thing that's crazy to me is that everybody thinks San Francisco is still a powerhouse, and I think even Stephen A in his top 10 or whatever rankings has San Francisco up there.
Well, it's also just fucking Stephen A too.
Well, yeah, controversy for sure. The
list is fluid.
It's kind of funny, and I don't know what's going on with the NFL this year, but this year has felt a little off, just in terms of good teams, bad teams, teams that are surprising, teams that aren't surprising. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. So the fact that Houston won against San Francisco and everybody was I don't want to say shocked, but oh, this is something to look at. I don't really buy into it. I don't know. Houston sucks. San Francisco sucks. I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
I'll take that. I'll buy that.
Yeah. For $6, I'll buy it.
$6.
Buy Val.
6-7? 6-7?
6-7?
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Okay. Continuing. Tampa Bay. They beat New Orleans in Louisiana 23-3. Don't even really need to talk about that. It doesn't matter. New Orleans is the worst team in the NFL besides the Titans, I guess. They could battle for last.
And the Raiders.
Dallas. Raiders are third last. They're in 29th place. No,
Yep.
Dallas at Denver. Denver won 44 to Dallas's 24. I think we all suspected there would be more out of Dak and Dallas, but just goes to show you Broncos country. Tennessee at Indianapolis. Indy won 38-14. Green Bay at Pittsburgh. Green Bay won 35-25. And, I'll just say a couple things and
keep it quick.
The first half sucked. It made me scared. I was like, this is trash football. We were doing just good enough to look decent, and I hated it. Keyshawn Nixon, love the guy, dude. He's fantastic. He has a lot of potential. He keeps growing, but he always has a bad game every once in a while. And he did have a bad game because he had 2 penalties called against him for huge yardage, a third down and something. I wrote them all down. I could probably read them, but I won't waste your time. And then it was like two penalties and two given up plays, two blown coverages. That's what it was. The first freaking like 40-yard bomb that Rodgers did was
Yeah,
Keyshawn
yeah.
missed his whole coverage. So I was a little bit worried. Anyways, we turned around the second half. We looked like we were supposed to look. Our run game is still slow, which we need to get Josh Jacobs running. He's been hurt and he was sick, but he needs to like get more yards, open up that play action for us a little bit more. Jordan Love looked like an absolute dog, dude. 360. That's how he's supposed to look. I'm not too concerned with the Packers. I already knew that this was coming. We're the only one of only two teams with one loss yet to this day, and on the opposite side of the ball, Aaron Rodgers is a psychopath. He needs to stop throwing a fit on the field all the time. There was blown calls, missed calls on both sides of the ball. Okay,
That was
and
an egregious one, though, the offsides one.
yeah, I know, but so was like all the holding calls. The refs sucked. We can all agree on that. Aaron Rodgers needs to stop showing his frustration on the field all around. Every time something happens, he's like, motherfucker. I think I did a lip sync and he's like, cocksucker. What are you doing, dude?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Retire. Just retire. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I love
angry old man.
Yeah.
I have a hypothesis on the way the Packers play and how the fans respond, if you don't mind me divulging here.
Go for it.
So I feel like this season at least, first off, Jordan Love, just absolute dog, like you said, 29 to 37, 360 yards, 3 tutties. He was absolutely dialed in as a complete unit for that Pack offense. So my hypothesis here is anytime that Tucker Kraft gets going and the receiver core gets going, Josh Jacobs in the run game does not exist at all. Yeah. And then on the flip side of that coin, when the run game is going and the run game is flowing and Josh Jacobs is going, do not start Tucker Kraft in fantasy football because they're just going to run the football the entire time.
Yeah. You are right. LaFleur kind of pissed me off with a couple of things that he did. One, playing Brandon McManus 2 hours before the game even started, going, yeah, you know what? He's going to do it. This motherfucker is hurt, okay? And you're like, yeah, he's good enough to play. And then he misses 2 field goals. Stupid. What are we doing here? The second thing is, he does almost what McCarthy does. When it works, and he keeps doing it over and over and over again. And then the game becomes so predictable that you're on one side of the ball doing the one thing, and then you're on the other side of the ball doing the opposite thing, if that makes sense. So you're right.
I found it also a little surprising. I was watching the pregame leading up to the game. America's pick was the Steelers, 67% of the pick. I was like, what? Where is that coming from? I'm pretty sure we all three
Aaron Rodgers lovers still out there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we all three unanimously picked the Packers to win this one too. But
but
I was just
people thought Rodgers was going to beat.
Yeah, everybody thought this is going to be like a big game for Rodgers, and he's going to beat the shit out of the Packers and become the 5th or 6th quarterback to beat all 32 teams or something like that. And that
I think it was
like 4th actually. But yeah, I think there was a lot of hope on that too, without actually looking about how the Steelers have been playing. And it's more just like, oh, Aaron Rodgers' old team, he's going to beat them, I think that's why they were the favorite.
Yes. I appreciate Aaron coming out before the game. He said he didn't see this as a revenge game. He's already been 3 years. The revenge years for him was when Jordan Love got drafted and he won those 3 consecutive MVPs. Those were the revenge years.
I'm calling bullshit, and I'll tell you why. That motherfucker is so competitive all the time. You saw how frustrated he's getting, okay? At the end of the game, he did not do a jersey swap with Jordan Love, which everybody thought he was going to do, okay? He was supposed to do it. He didn't. That's called.
Did he say he was going to?
Yeah. Oh, bro, come on. You know what? I'm fucking done. Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
What if we did it after the game? I don't know.
The game was over. They met in the middle, and you see him just like shaking his head. Like a little pansy, a little bitch. Okay, sorry. They're retired as a Green Bay Packers. Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Brett Favre, and Peyton Manning have beaten all 32 NFL teams. Okay. Let's keep it.
Yeah, that's solid list too.
Washington played Monday night at Kansas City. Washington came out strong. They looked like they might have had a chance, and then they dropped. They just sucked after that. 28-7. Not quite the blowout we had in mind, but still blowout nonetheless.
Still pretty.
The line was 10.5 for that game too. Believe it or
not. I know it's because they looked good, and they should have won. They should have covered. Okie dokie, guys. We're gonna move on real quick because the World Series is currently happening. Aaron, what is the update you currently have on the situation?
The update on the World Series only played in North America, but it's the World Series. Um, the Toronto Blue Jays are leading the series 3-2. Tomorrow night is game 6, and if it shall go in Toronto, and if it shall go into a 7th game, that will be Sunday in Toronto.
Oh,
Yeah,
in Toronto.
yeah, which is in Canada, which is in North America for the World Series. Put it in North America.
Oh, so you're saying they're gonna play in Brazil?
No, dude.
Fuck.
What, dude?
The Dominican Republic?
Yeah, that is your World Series update.
Bravo. Let's go, Blue Jays. Fuck the Dodgers. I hope the Dodgers
Damn.
lose. I don't know why I'm in Dodger blue, but fuck the Dodgers. They almost me. You know what's
Oh, boy. Let's tone it down there, my guy.
Jeez, man.
Um, you guys can't get me going. This is gonna be miserable. All right,
Get yourself
NFL
going.
trade deadline is coming up Tuesday, November 4th. Joseph, you got a couple of updates you wanted to talk about, Holmes?
Are you from Braziel?
Holy shit, dude. We are
Okay,
kids
Holmes.
before we even got started.
I love it. Oh my god. All
About
right.
the trade deadline. No,
All right, Cholo, calm down for a minute.
Oh my goodness.
So we got the NFL trade deadline. It is coming up here this Tuesday, November 4th. Been a lot of talks about certain players. I'm not going to mention on certain teams that us three support and are fans of. But one notable trade I like to point out: the Rams traded for Titans Roger McCreary for help in
Yeah.
the back end here, which
That's right.
the Rams desperately needed help in the back end. They were getting bodied by bigger receivers. Our corners are just not big at all. So hopefully Prairie can bring some help and some size and strength to the back end there. Latest rumors that are kind of spiraling around. So Jacoby Myers, obviously, he asked for out publicly from the Raiders, but he said he's still going to go out there and play every day. He's a professional, but he just prefers to play somewhere else. Other people that have been circling and been mumbling, the Jets would be open to trading Brees Hall from their team, which I found that surprising to hear earlier this season. I thought he was part of the framework, but clearly not.
Well,
It should be.
Alvin Kamara has been rumored, but the problem is he's injured right now, so obviously that's an issue. Max Crosby, obviously, have been a lot of connections to him and the Cowboys. It appears the Raiders are reluctant to trade him and do not
Nope.
want to trade him.
nope.
Is that what you're hearing, Aaron? They're definitely not. They're going to hold on.
We talked about it last week, Joseph, if you remember, if you were here or talked,
If you were.
the Raiders actually called in Max Crosby to tell him that he would not be traded.
Cool. That's the feeling I had too.
Like they called him into the facility and said, "Hey, yo, man, you ain't going nowhere."
So we love you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, a lot of rumors with AJ Brown, but I think that's more hype than actual things that could happen. There's been no tread with Philadelphia looking to trade him, but there is tread. There is rumors and some momentum there that the Eagles will try to move this weekend for someone. Jerome Ford has been rumored to be moved off from Cleveland as well. Just another Cleveland Brown getting moved off. I think it's like the third person they've been moving here. And then the Jaguars are listening to offers for Brian Thomas Jr. But nothing official yet. So we still got a couple of days here. I think the moves will be made Monday after this
Shit.
slot.
Do they want Jacoby?
Jacoby in Jacksonville wouldn't be bad. That'd be a
I
decent
mean,
fit, I think.
straight up, Thomas is younger and better.
They want you go.
Maybe. So that's what we got so far. Not a lot of friction and not a lot of moving parts this year with the trade. I think the big trade that happened obviously was the Micah trade at the beginning of the season.
Let's say hypothetical real quick. The one that we're most interested about, at least I am, is Brees Hall. Any idea where you think he might go? If you had to guess.
Maybe Chargers.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's a good one.
Okay.
Their running back room is completely depleted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Chargers I like. The Texans would
And
be
they're
interesting.
a contending team right now too. They're playing well.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're starting to get healthy at the offensive line. What about the Commanders, maybe, or the Chiefs?
I mean, Chiefs problem. Yeah, Commanders. I mean, from a player standpoint, I mean, I know obviously you don't get that much say in it. Um, but I mean, I could see Commanders too. Like they could turn it around if McLaurin would stop getting hurt and if Jaden Daniels is healthy. I could see that too.
Well, they lost their running back, their lead one for the year, the ACL injury,
Austin
Austin
Eckler.
Eckler. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but they do have that rookie that they like, Croskett. So
Okay.
Yeah, he's had a couple of hit or miss games though.
yeah, I can see that.
Kyler Murray is leading in rushing yards for his Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, maybe Arizona.
Would be good too.
They desperately need somebody.
I don't think Brees Hall is dropping the ball at the goal line and rolling out of bounds.
There. Okay, cool. Great update there, Joe. We appreciate it. Something to look at, you guys, and keep your eyes and ears open, especially if you're in fantasy. You never know what could happen. All right. Our current NFL standings. I'm gonna break these down for you right quick here. All right. We're gonna start in the AFC. We're gonna go with the East first. The Patriots are 6-2. The Bills are 5-2. The Dolphins are 2-6, and the Jets are 1-7. I think we all agree that if we had to pick a surprise in this, it would be the Patriots over the Buffalo Bills. However, Josh Allen is still the man, and there's still hope for the Bills, obviously, with this much time this early in the season. AFC North, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at 4-3, the Bengals at 3-5, the Ravens at 2-5, and the Browns at 2-6. Aaron, do you see anything in there that you think's worth mentioning?
Hold on, I'm trying to squint hard enough to see what we're looking at here.
I don't know why Joe pulled that up.
It's not looking good.
No. I mean, it probably on the stream it'll look fine, but
Oh yeah, now I just confused myself by trying to read where Nick was, but I didn't even is that he wasn't even looking at that.
AFC North.
Oh. I mean, it might get real interesting. The Ravens with Lamar Jackson coming back could win out. Honestly, they're built for it. Maybe he's just that missing magic, and him being out is why they've lost the last 3 weeks.
Mhm.
But looking at the division, I'm interested to see the Ravens end up coming up out on top.
Agreed. Moving on. AFC South, we got the Colts at 7-1, excuse me, the Jaguars at 4-3, the Texans at 3-4, and the Titans at 1-7. Joseph, I think I know what you're already gonna say, but what do you think is the biggest surprise and something we got to look at here?
Well, obviously the biggest surprise is how well the Colts are performing. They might be, dare I say it, probably one of the best team, if not top three best teams in the NFL right now.
They are the
The
best
way
team. It's okay, you can say it. They are
the way they are performing with Indiana Jones, their offensive line is moving people. The defense is taking care of business. And Jonathan Taylor, welcome back to the NFL and performing the way you did a couple of years back when you were looking for a contract extension here. I think this list holds true to form. If anything, two teams are coming out of the AFC South. It'll be the Jags and the Colts, but most likely probably just the Colts at one. But we'll see. To Aaron's point with the AFC North, we got to see how that shakes out to see if any other teams from other divisions are going to be making it out.
Okay, we moved past the AFC North, Joe. We were talking about the AFC South. Thank you.
That'll be all. No, I will say I want to touch on the Colts real quick too. They're 5-0 at home. They're 2-1 away, which they lost to the Rams. They're 2-0 in the division and 6-0 in the conference. They have the largest point differential out of every team.
That's right.
Plus 116, which means they scored 270 points and they've only allowed 154. So both ends of the ball, they're looking good. It's absolutely wild that they are blowing everybody out of the water. Super dangerous team. Okay, AFC West. We got the Broncos at 6-2, the Chargers at 5-3, the Chiefs at 5-3, and the Raiders pulling up the rear at 2-5. Aaron, I would ask you your opinion, but I think we know right now, unless you want to say it.
Nope. Fuck them all. Go Raiders.
Fuck 'em all, go Raiders. Yeah. Denver Broncos, shout out to them, unfortunately. That's a tight race up there. All right, the NFC. We got the NFC East. Philadelphia Eagles are 6-2. The Cowboys are 3-4. The Commanders 3-5. And the Giants pulling up the rear at 2-6, although they have the hype train on their side. Now minus Scatterboo. Joseph?
I think this will be the year, guys, that an NFC East team repeats as a division winner in what they say 20, 25 years, something like that. I think this is the year that happens for the Eagles.
What?
Oh, wait, did the Commanders? No, they didn't. The Eagles won the division last year.
Division.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, sorry. Division
Yeah.
winner. Yeah.
Division
100%.
winner, yeah.
100%. Yeah. Even though Saquon hasn't been playing like Saquon last year. Okay. NFC North, we got the Packers at 5-1-1. Yes, that's correct. 5-1-1. I guess I should have said that about Dallas, but who cares? They're 3-4-1. The Lions at 5-2, the Bears at 4-3, and the Vikings at 3-4. I am just happy that we actually got that tie and it wasn't a loss, because for that reason and that reason alone, we are in first place. And
Mhm.
I love watching us. It's worth noting that the Lions are also undefeated at home, so we're both undefeated at home. In our division, we're 1-0, and the Lions are 1-1, obviously losing to us. I'm not really too worried about it. Lions have a good chance of, maybe possibly taking it from us down the road, but we will see as time develops. NFC South, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 6-2, the Carolina Panthers at 4-4, the Atlanta Falcons at 3-4, and last but I'll just say least, the Saints at 1-7.
Mhm.
Aaron?
Yeah, I think we all knew how bad the Saints were going to suck, right? So that's not really a surprise there. I mean, even with Tampa Bay having so many injuries, of course, Mike Evans out again for the rest of the year this time. I still believe that they will win that division. They may, I don't know, them being my, sleeper Super Bowl team, that is starting to dwindle a little bit, I think.
Mhm.
Um, I think they will go to playoffs still,
Mhm.
especially with that division, with the Panthers sucking, the Falcons starting to suck, and then the Saints just being the Saints. They're definitely going to win that division. Whether or not they actually make it to the Super Bowl is up in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, a healthy Buccaneers team definitely
Mhm.
nailed it on the head
Mhm.
before all their injuries. One thing I want to note is, because I got Chris Godwin, is Godwin has only played, I think, 2 or 3 games this year, and he's been hurt the whole entire time. And they didn't put him on IR, and it's really fucking my fantasy teams. I don't want to drop him, but he's just
Well, fortunately,
Too
the Bucks
funny.
are on bye this week, so hopefully they get healthy for next week.
he's gonna have to, or otherwise I gotta drop his ass. Um, okay, and then last but not least, NFC West, the Seattle Seahawks are 5-2, the Rams are 5-2, the Niners are 5-3, and the Cardinals are 2-5. Joseph, your team is putting up a fight in a mean division right now.
Yeah, this was the hottest division in NFL for a little bit, but now I think the Niners and the Cardinals are starting to fade away here, especially with all those injuries affecting the Niners. Seattle appears to be definitely one of the surprise teams of the NFL this year, next to the Colts. So kudos to them and what they're doing up there with Sammy Darnold and Cooper Kupp, and then Jigbu that everyone loves up there from Ohio State, the Ohio State. Yeah, it's gonna be a tight race. NFC West with Seattle and LA. May the better team win the division, but I think both teams will make the playoffs just because of the strength of the NFC in the conference.
uh, yeah, I love it. Give me 1 second.
One Mississippi.
And we're back. No, I'm just kidding. um, send a little message to the boys. I think if you had to pick one, Joseph, who is your conference champions
Of the
at this
NFC,
point? Yeah.
oh, both conference champions. That's a hard one.
Aaron, if you got an answer off the bat, I'll take yours.
I'm gonna go Colts and Packers.
Woo! Let's go, boy. You know what's funny is those were my answers exactly. So Colt.
I'll go Colts and
mean-
Lions.
Oh,
Right here, bud.
Oh, hard fuck you.
One, how dare you? No.
Yeah.
First off, how dare you?
Questions. Oh
He's not
boy.
a bitch. Okay, why do you love the Lions so much? Whatever, dude.
Looks like they're finally getting it back together here. I think week 1 was a fluke. I think Dan Campbell rode the ship. The whole offense and defense are plundering, man.
Okay, buddy. All right, you're a disgrace to football. Like I just can't even look at you. God, can we just blur your
Can't
whole
see me,
picture?
John Cena.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's hit some segments.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. If you watch this, what? what?
You totally
What happened?
froze. You totally froze.
But we're back. We're back
Yeah.
though.
All right. Now go.
If you watch this far, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna hit a couple of segments. All right. Don't do drugs. Hammer, why don't you bring us the stats that you talk about every week that we need to know for our fantasy teams? Hammer the stats, baby.
I'm gonna try to hammer these out pretty quick because the game's about to start, my guys. And so let's just get into it. All right. We're gonna go offense only this week. We're gonna start with receiving. Typical 3 offensive categories: receiving, rushing, and passing. Take a look at the top 5 leaders while my laptop loads. Hello. Okay, here we go. All right, we're gonna start with the receiving category. First up, we got Justin Jefferson with the Minnesota Vikings. He's got 602 yards and 1 touchdown. Moving to number 4, Los Angeles Rams Puka Nacua with 616 yards and 2 touchdowns. Number 3, Dallas Cowboys George Pickens with 685 yards and 6 touchdowns. Number 2, Jamar Chase, finding that connection with Joe Flacco in Cincinnati with 720 yards and 5 touchdowns. Number 1, Seattle Seahawk Jackson Smith Najigba with 819 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Oh.
All right, moving on to the rushing category. Starting at number 5, we have a new name on the list. We have Rico Dowdle with Carolina Panthers.
Yep.
With 605 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, 2 touchdowns. Number 4, Dallas Cowboys Javonte Williams with 633 yards and 8 touchdowns. Which I have him in a couple leagues. He's been fantastic to have on my team. Number 3, we've got Denver Broncos J.K. Dobbins with 634 yards and 4 touchdowns. Number 2, Buffalo Bills James Cook with 753 yards and 7 touchdowns. Number 1, holding on strong with the Colts, Jonathan Taylor, 850 yards and 12 touchdowns, my guys.
Yeah. He's on pace to set
Yeah.
record. Break record.
Yeah.
He's getting there.
MVP, maybe.
MVP.
There's
How about
talks,
that?
man. There
Yeah,
are
there
talks
are
for an
talks.
MVP.
All right, moving on to the last category for this week. We got passing number 5 with the New England Patriots, Drake May, with 2,026 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Pretty good ratio. Honestly, Drake May's having a career season.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have him in 2 leagues. It's been pretty good. Just if you're looking to make a last minute trade for a quarterback, might be good. Number 4, we got with the Colts, Daniel Jones, 2,062 yards, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Been slinging it over there. Number 3, Dak Prescott, is having a pretty good season stat wise. The Cowboys are starting to fall back a little bit, but he has 2,069 yards, with 16 tutties and 5 interceptions. Number 2 is Kermit the Frog with the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, 2,099 yards and 17 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Number 1, oh God, this list sucks. Number 1 with the Chargers, Justin Herbert, 2,140 yards, 16 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. That is it this week with hammering the stats. Next week, I will throw in the defensive categories as well.
Let's go. Good shit.
All
Good
right.
shit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to note, I was kind of hoping you do it, but it's all good. Myles Garrett got 5 sacks this last game or whatever. Put
I
him
mean, that's a good one to throw
Oh
up
yeah.
there.
as the sack leader with 5 in one game. Okay,
Yeah,
unfucking
yeah,
believable.
I like
Aaron
it.
Donald-esque.
I think Myles Garrett needs to get traded before the trade deadline. I think he should come to Green Bay.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay. Well, I mean, he is tied leading the leagues with Brian Burns of the Giants, and they both have 10 sacks for the season. But I mean, Myles Garrett, 5 in one game, only a couple DNs have done that.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Yeah.
That is
Will
wild.
Mack being one of those in 2017 with the Raiders.
Oh, Raiders.
Raiders.
Um, awesome. Okay, good shit. We appreciate it. Myles Garrett, come to the Green Bay Packers. We get easy on the other side. That'd be great, dude. Michael Parsons and you just tearing shit up. Okay.
Raiders, he's already used to losing.
He'll be like at home, just in a different state.
You can be part of the comeback story, man.
Hell yeah. Let's turn it over, dude, to the one, the only special teams. He's got something special for us, for our team, I believe.
Yeah, guys, in lieu of doing my normal segment of telling you which teams to bet in the over-under for college football this Saturday, or which kickers are going to miss the 55-yard game winner, Brandon McManus versus insert other team here, right?
Daniel
I'm going to
Carl.
present a good question, a special question, since we're all fans of numerous sports teams. I thought I was listening to Sports Talk Radio the other day, and they were talking about this, and I got a question for you guys here. Aaron, I'm sure you and I will have plenty of options to select from here, but give me one example from any team that anyone supports here, baseball, football, basketball, hockey, where something happened that gave you a false sense of hope that, oh my God, we're turning it around here. We're going to win this season. This is the start of something new. I have tears in my eyes because we're finally pivoting from shit to goodness.
Shit.
I got a couple for myself, but I'll give you guys a moment here to think about that.
You're gonna bring a question like that on us?
Okay, let's start with 2018, John Green getting hired to the Raiders. Let's fast forward to 2024, Pete Carroll getting hired with the Raiders. Let's go back to 2023 when we hired Antonio Pierce, the player's choice. Let's go back to 2016 after we come off of that great season. So let's say 2017, Derek Carr is healthy. We're coming back. We're going to go back to playoffs. What kind of fucking shit is this, Joe? Okay, I get my hopes up every year and they just get diminished. What do you want from me?
How dare you?
You have any A stories?
I can say the same fucking thing. No, actually, I can't because every time we're good, we just trade everybody away. The last time I felt any hope with the A's is when we had Matt Chapman, Trevor Simeon, Matt Olson, Sean Pena. This is like in 2022, and we just went to the playoffs. And I had hope that we actually were going to keep all these good players, and they're all look, no one's there. They're all, and yeah, this question sucks. I quit.
Yeah, this question does suck. No, but for not reasons that Aaron listed.
As an honorary Jets member, I could say I had false hope when Aaron Rodgers came over. I thought the Jets were going to run the table and win it all.
Oh my God.
I have a good one though. It was back in, let's see.
Did he really just say Aaron Rodgers with the Jets?
Yeah, he really did. He really
Oh my goodness.
I do have a good one here. Let's see. Back in 2009 or 2008, 2009 NBA season, Sacramento Kings were dog shit, bottom of the barrel. Like I said, the New York Jets. We had the chance to get the number one draft pick and get essentially Blake Griffin, who was the consensus number one overall pick that year in the draft. And that was going to be a magical experience for Sacramento Kings and Kings fans alike here. And then, unfortunately, because of the way the ping pong balls in the lottery works, we dropped all the way from 1 to 4, and 3 teams bypassed us that had better records, ironically, just because of the way the lottery works. And I remember everyone was completely deflated, defeated. Like, what are we doing here? We take best available. We redraft Tyreek Evans, a shooting guard, point guard out of Memphis. He was like 6'7", combo guard. And then we went on to have a magical season with them. He was one of only 3 rookies that averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists a game in a rookie season. The other 2, Oscar Robertson, NBA legend, and obviously LeBron James. We thought we had something going on there. And then everything went to shite. Achilles injuries, plantar fasciitis, couldn't develop a jump shot, gambling, thing where he's betting, it was terrible. But I remember that year we had so much hope to get the number 1 draft pick, and then we don't. We get number 4 Tyreek Evans, who won Rookie of the Year, averaged 25 and 5. Like, okay, maybe we finally turned something around. Nope. Injuries, terrible decisions made, the team getting sold. It was a whole clusterfuck.
Honestly, it's awesome.
But yeah, I thought it was an interesting question to bring up. I figured we had some.
Oh, you want me answered, or you're just gonna say fuck you? No, mine. I can make mine relatively quick. Okay. 2019, Matt LaFleur starts as the Green Bay Packers head coach.
Oh boy. Okay.
So we win the division game against Seattle, and then we lose the conference championship game against the Niners. All right, 2020, same thing. We win the division game against the Rams. We lose the conference championship against the Bucks. 2021, play the division game against the Niners, lose. Didn't do anything in 2022, so we're like, okay, wow, this is what it's really like. But that first false sense of hope that you're talking about happened very strongly in his first fucking 2-3 years. Okay. Then we made it 2023, 2024. So that was good. But that seems to happen every year for the Packers, and LaFleur being in that leading role is like inspiring, and then it didn't happen. That's one thing. And then when you want to switch to baseball real quick, it's not as big a deal because it's not like all hope is crushed, but like Buster Posey is doing great for the San Francisco Giants at bringing in talent that we need and trying to acquire hitters and all this fun stuff. So when he got Rafael Devers, it was like, oh shit, like this is our year, like that, and we started looking really up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we just fucking sucked again, and we got a little bit better, but it was too late. Mm-hmm. So I think Buster Posey being in the role he is, because it was 2024. He's hold on. I gotta what the fuck is this? Just president of baseball operations. Anyways, he's looking for talent, and that's something to be excited for in the future.
Fair enough.
Good job, Joe. That's a strange question, but we appreciate your insights as always. You are special for a reason. You are the special teams leader. Last but not least, I'm going to do my Shark Chomp bet of the week. Joe has something to touch on about the gambling situation before I drop hot knowledge on you.
Right before we start talking about gambling. Yes.
Exactly.
How appropriate. Go ahead, Joseph.
Yes, obviously the FBI arrested 3 NBA, I guess you want to say coaches and players, executives, Damon Jones, Chauncey Billups, head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, and Terry Rozier, current player for the Miami Heat. So Terry Rozier is being accused of actually manipulating in-game bets, telling his friends to take the under, and then he just marks himself hurt, takes himself out of the game. Everyone wins big. Damon Jones did the same thing. He had insider information about LeBron not playing a couple of games before the injury reports got released. So he told people, take the under, bet against the Lakers. LeBron's not playing this game. Chauncey Billups was a little bit interesting of a story. He's being accused of being part of these mafia-style gambling places where they have X-ray technology to read cards, infrared, and special decks for basically people to basically juice on the cards here and take the bets here. He's being accused of just being an affiliate there and just saying, hey, we got celebrities and VIPs here. Why don't you come and gambling here for the night? And obviously the house always wins, especially in a situation like that. Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier have been suspended indefinitely. Their contracts are on hold until pending litigation of this situation. But NBA is going to take care of what they need to take care of so that they can still make more money off gambling. But doesn't appear to be widespread. It looks like some bad apples here. So we'll see what's happening with that.
I appreciate the insight. The biggest problem here is that it makes my hypothesis of like, why did I lose by a half a point, become even more real. I'm even more like, this is fucking rigged, dude. There's no way that these fucking bets aren't rigged. I'll hit like 7 out of 8 legs on a parlay and lose by a yard. That's a fucking scam, dude. Like, oh, Saquon, don't go to 98 yards, get 97. And he's like, okay, I could do that. He's like, oh shit, I can only rush 6 yards. He goes, oh, fucking bullshit. Okay, I don't trust nobody anymore. That's why gambling is so hard. That being said, let me bring you the Shark Chomp. This one is the one that we do every week where I pick our 3 favorite teams. Obviously, the Raiders, the Packers, and last but not least, the Rams. I have to do a little bit differently because this is pretty much pointless. No offense to Vegas and the Packers in Carolina or over Carolina. The payout's not very huge. If you take the Packers over Carolina, you take the Rams over the Saints, and you take the Raiders +3 over the Jags, a $5 bet is going to pay you $11.08.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, at that point, yeah. Yeah. At that point, I might just take all the other teams plus the points because this is insanely stupid. Yep. But here we are doing it because we bring you the best content. It's always consistent. You can always trust us. Our opinions are super valuable.
Mostly.
And we appreciate you guys watching. Like, comment, share with a friend, subscribe, all that good shit. And we will... Oh, wait. All my collectors there, they know what this is.
Ooh.
Okay. I got 2 of them.
Oh, shiny.
Mahomes is on all of them?
Limited. Okay, so these are limited edition. Costco carries these. These are actually Panini Don Russ sponsored cards. They've sold out like as soon as they were like brought up, right? You can't even get them online anymore. And people are paying a lot of money for these. I bought these each for $55 a piece. We went to Costco yesterday to get new tires. We were walking around and I was like, I got to look to see if they got the cards still. No, sure enough, they didn't. They had all the empty like tray boxes and stuff. Hiding behind, like they fucking fell down in the thing. I found these last 2.
Nice. Nice.
You look these up, dude. They go on Walmart right now for $110 a box. So I got 2.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Let's go.
I'll be ripping those probably on our podcast. Not this one, but like I'll film it and upload some additional content. Anyways, love you guys. Look for our pick'ems. Go Pack, go.